With an update about Rhea Ripley's future in WWE, Big E potentially stepping back in the ring for the first time after his career-threatening injury, and more, there's a lot to talk about. According to PWinsider, Rhea Ripley has agreed to a new contract with WWE. While the contract has yet to be signed, everything is agreed upon, and it will be sealed soon. As per the report, Ripley is getting a considerable raise thanks to the new contract. On top of that, the contract will be for the next 5 years, keeping her with the company until she's at least 33 years old. As per a report by WRKD Wrestling, Big E might end up returning to the ring soon. Apparently, there are plans for the superstar to rejoin Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods of the New Day in their current storyline, where Woods has been teasing a heel turn. Seth Rollins returned to action recently and destroyed Bronson Reed with a stomp on the steel steps, where the star was trying to stand up to get the win in his last monster standing match. Instead, Braun Strowman won. Since then, Rollins and Reed have taken shots, but are yet to confront each other. However, the Visionary has made it clear that he wants to face CM Punk down the line. As per reports though, he may be turning heel soon. This would be the first time he will turn heel in the last 2 years. A heel Rollins facing CM Punk might make for an intense feud, but fans will have to wait for Punk to return before that happens. The world of WWE is never short on surprises, drama, and massive shifts in the landscape. From shocking returns to potential character turns, there's always something brewing behind the curtain. Let's dive into this week's most exciting WWE news and rumors. Seth "Freakin' Rollins, one of the most captivating characters in WWE history, may be on the brink of yet another major shift. Known for reinventing himself over the years, from his time in The Shield to becoming the Monday Night Messiah, it seems that WWE is positioning him for a potential heel turn after 2 years of being a fan favorite. Rollins, who captured the World Heavyweight Championship earlier this year, has maintained his babyface persona since 2021, enthralling fans with his flamboyant fashion choices, maniacal laugh, and crowd-pumping sing-alongs. But the winds of change seem to be blowing. Recently, Rollins has been showing signs of wear and frustration, both inside and outside the ring. His heated exchange with Shinsuke Nakamura over the past few months has seen him grow increasingly desperate, especially as Nakamura repeatedly targeted Rollins' injured back. Could this be WWE's way of planting the seeds for a darker, more ruthless Seth Rollins? There's also speculation that Rollins might be growing frustrated with the WWE universe itself, potentially setting the stage for a turn against the very fans who have sung his theme song for the last 2 years. Insiders suggest that a Rollins heel turn could be one of WWE's top moves heading into WrestleMania season. With names like Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns firmly entrenched as babyface characters, there's a gap for a top heel to carry the company forward into 2024. If Rollins does indeed flip the switch, it could lead to a dramatic shakeup in the WWE hierarchy, positioning him to feud with some of the top faces in the company, possibly even leading to a long-awaited rematch with Cody Rhodes. Rhea Ripley's dominance in WWE continues to grow, and there's no question that the Nightmare is one of the most integral parts of the company's present and future. But what does WWE have planned for her in the long term? Recently, Ripley's role as the enforcer of the Judgment Day has expanded far beyond what fans initially expected. Not only has she solidified herself as a force in the women's division, but her involvement in high-profile storylines with male superstars like Dominic Mysterio, Finn Balor, and Damian Priest has made her one of the most well-rounded talents on the roster. Reports indicate that WWE sees Rhea Ripley as a major star for years to come. Her recent dominance as the Women's World Champion has led to speculation that the company is planning an even bigger push for Ripley. WWE is reportedly considering placing Ripley in more intergender matches, an unprecedented move for the modern WWE landscape. While intergender wrestling has long been a subject of debate, Ripley's sheer physicality and her ability to go toe-to-toe with male wrestlers make her an ideal candidate for such encounters. Additionally, there are whispers that Ripley may soon break away from Judgment Day. With Damian Priest and Finn Balor frequently butting heads over leadership within the faction, Ripley's alliance could soon become strained. Some speculate that Ripley could distance herself from the group to pursue solo dominance, even eyeing the men's titles as part of her character evolution. In what could be one of the most heartwarming stories of the year, there's a glimmer of hope that former WWE champion Big E may be inching closer to a return. The New Day member, who has been sidelined since March 2022 due to a devastating neck injury, has been recovering and rehabbing for over a year. The question on everyone's mind is, when will Big E return to the squared circle? Recent reports suggest that Big E has made significant strides in his recovery, sparking rumors that his in-ring return could be on the horizon. While Big E himself has remained cautious about giving any definitive timeline, he's expressed his desire to get back to doing what he loves. During interviews, he's often spoken about his love for wrestling and how much he misses performing for the WWE Universe. WWE has been keeping a close eye on his progress, and there's speculation that they are preparing for a triumphant Big E return, possibly as early as the Royal Rumble in 2024. If he's cleared to compete by then, the Royal Rumble would be the perfect stage for Big E to make his comeback, sending the crowd into a frenzy. What would a returning Big E mean for WWE? For one, the New Day would be whole again, potentially reigniting one of the most beloved trios in WWE history. With Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods holding down the fort in his absence, Big E's return could breathe new life into the tag team division, or even the singles scene, where he was a dominant WWE champion in 2021. There's also talk that Big E might come back with a slight character change. While the power of positivity has been his calling card for years, his real-life experience and the severity of his injury could lead to a more serious, grounded version of Big E, one that seeks to reclaim his top spot in WWE with a renewed sense of purpose and aggression. Regardless of the direction WWE decides to take with Big E, his return would undoubtedly be a feel-good moment, one that fans have eagerly anticipated. The power of positivity, after all, is something the WWE Universe could use more of, and Big E's infectious energy is sorely missed. Roman Reigns' title reign continues unchallenged. Roman Reigns' historic run as undisputed Universal Champion shows no signs of stopping. With Survivor Series on the horizon, fans are wondering who, if anyone, can dethrone the Tribal Chief. LA Knight's meteoric rise. LA Knight's popularity is skyrocketing, and there are strong rumors that WWE is positioning him for a major push, possibly culminating in a title shot in early 2024. Fans are eagerly awaiting LA Knight's next big move, as his undeniable charisma and crowd support continue to make waves. Jey Uso's future. Jey Uso has remained at the center of speculation ever since leaving the Bloodline. There are hints that he could be in line for a major solo push, with fans clamoring to see main event Jey challenge for top titles. As always, the world of WWE is in constant motion. From potential heel turns to monumental returns, the company continues to deliver captivating stories and memorable moments. With WrestleMania season just around the corner, the excitement is only going to build from here. Stay tuned, because in WWE, anything can happen.